Hey, so you're welcome to Aquia TV this weekend. Thank God it's Friday, and I know you're enjoying today. And this weekend is going to be a blast because we have a very interesting and amazing person in the studio. Actually, today is not supposed to be an interview day because the person I have in the studio is my sister, and we've known from way back, you know. So Norine Mindeyes has been doing a lot of work. We were performing a lot together. We were known all together in school as a duo, performing music, Diego and Norine together.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's the person I have in the studio, and I don't know, there's a lot that has been happening of late. She has relocated to Edinburgh for like almost 20 years, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And she has an album and another album and another one, you know, and we want to talk about so many things for this weekend. So, Norine Mindeyes, welcome to Aquia TV.
Thank you. I'm well honored.
Yeah.
Really grateful. It's quite an interesting place as well.
Yeah.
And your staff are awesome.
Thank
you so much.
They have no choice.
Oh. Do they?
Yeah.
They have none. Okay. Fine. Yeah. So we're here today.
Yeah. So from different songs, Strangers, Refraction, and all of that.
Imagine.
What's been happening in your life? I remember this other song you did with Solomon Lange.
Yeah. My praise.
Yeah, My Praise, I remember.
Yes.
My Praise to you. And
yeah, My Praise has been a wonderful song and it's touching lives like all over the world, especially I have people down in America, I think South America, North America. It's been awesome. I think just the video that is needed. My praise came about just by God talking to me to approach Solomon after working on one of his songs. We used it for our international day back in Scotland, and like everybody like loved it. And it's in Hausa. It's not even in English.
Yeah.
You know, so that's amazing. Like you have everybody like why singing it. Like wow. And how I came about it was I never even knew he existed, funny enough. So that was quite funny, like, and he comes from where I come from, and I'm like, this is unbelievable. How did I know this person, you know? And then, and then I just came to, got in touch with someone. Well, not really. I was online, and I saw someone with a tag in him. And I was like, wow, I was looking for this guy because my spirit was like, you need to look for him. You need to do something with this guy, you know. And the person that tagged him is someone I know really well. So I said, wow, this is a great opportunity. I'm going to go for it. So I got in touch and then I actually got him. And he said, no problem, just anytime you want. I said, really? He said, yes. Well, it just happened so quickly. And it's been a good experience for me, and it's been uplifting. And from there, so many good things happened, you know. So what more to say? We have the video coming out soon.
Okay.
And that's exciting. So we're working on that as well. And so many people are looking forward to it because everyone kept asking, where's the video? Where's the video? And, you know, so video is coming, guys. Video is coming very soon.
Okay. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. You know, we jumped straight into, you know, music straight away. Well, again, it's music, but where did music start for you? But for the benefit of the viewers, that's why I'm asking this question.
Let me tell you.
Yeah.
Do you know that song called My Grandma and Your Grandpa? When I was growing up, I remember that was the first song I heard in my ears that made me like, when I had those conga drums going, and I started singing and I just go, oh, actually, I can actually sing. You know, and I kept imagining myself that I'm going to be a superstar one day. I'm going to do this, I'm going to travel here, I'm going to do this, you know, that kind of stuff. And it was just then, I was quite young, I think around about 7 years old. Started listening, and I discovered that I was very good at actually singing songs exactly the way the people sang it or better than them. And I said, this must be something good. Went into high school. And I was just passing by on the corridor. I remember we were having our anniversary, and my music teacher was in a room with another guy. Our date of birth is just like a day after. I think he's the 10th, I'm the 9th. I still remember because we're on Facebook together. And I had them playing the keyboard, and I remember this song, "I Love You, Daddy."
Okay.
I love you, Daddy. Oh, Daddy.
You are my hero.
Yes. And I had them playing it like on the piano, and I stopped and I went in, and I was like, listen to me. I've been writing though. I used to write songs and I sing, but nobody knew. I was just doing it myself, you know. And I went in, and I started singing with them. He actually said to me, "Do you want to sing?" Because there's just 3 of us there. I said, "Well, I've never opened my mouth to sing in front of it. I was so shy." And they did record me. They actually recorded 2 songs in my high school. And it was like, wow. And we had the anniversary. So that was the beginning. That was when I started having confidence and like, okay, I'm meant to be doing this. I'm meant to do this, you know. So, yeah. So, yeah.
And then at the university,
And
when
then you and me. And then we happened.
We happened, you know. We did. I remember we did Mr. Coke together.
Yeah, I know. Do you remember? do you remember when people were like, where is she from? Is she from abroad or
She's from
something?
abroad.
Are they from abroad? We didn't touch anywhere like that.
In the medical awards
Yeah.
night, that was 93 or 94.
Yeah, that was a long time.
Yeah,
Right?
a long time ago.
Yeah.
And we had that performance together where
It
I
was
was wearing that
super.
whole jacket look.
Trench coat.
That trench coat.
And I had my boots on.
Yeah.
My nice dress. I'm still looking for that kind of dress till today. I can't find them. I believe it's a vintage one and it's designer. You can't find that kind of dress.
Yeah.
And I never knew how important it was then till when I looked at it properly. I said, we were actually dope.
Dope.
then.
And everybody
Even at
was
the
looking
time
at
that it
us.
was never happening, we can still actually correspond with what's happening right now.
Exactly.
Dress the same way and we'll still be fine.
Yeah, exactly.
So we were quite good.
And then we remember our the Christmas song, Merry Christmas. Yeah.
Merry Christmas all, wishing you the season.
Our
Finish.
heart is full of joy
Joy
and
and
pride.
Mother, father, child, this Christmas calling for you. Where's your bed?
And then we go party everywhere. Now it's Christmas time. That is the love of the
Go there, go.
line.
Oh dear.
This-
I'm not busting the whole place up, am I?
Yeah. So, you know, how did you, I know that when you went to Edinburgh, you started taking music lessons, voice
Yes, I
lessons or
did.
something, right?
My mentor did get me music, like a voice trainer, sort of. You know, yeah, we did it for a few years, and then, you know, started having a family and things just getting, you know, busy, and life just happened, and I like started doing less of it, you know, and then I woke up 2017 and said, okay, let's go back to life, get back into my music and start doing what I love best,
Yeah.
you know, so that was it.
You were then in the church groups and
Yes, I've always been in this church, in churches. I've always, you know, growing up, family-wise,
Yeah.
we were very. I'm not saying we're religious. We have a relationship with God. You know, Christianity is not a religion.
Yeah.
It's a relationship with God. So we had a very good relationship with God growing up, and like everything we did was God-centered. We're taught in respect of the Bible and everything we do. So I have always been in choirs, in teams, in, you know, wherever I went, notwithstanding other things that I do. It was always the center of my life, you know. So, and then growing up and having a family and doing things, you know, it became part and parcel of everything. So Yes, I'm in bands, you know. Back in Edinburgh, I'm in the band in my church. Um, yes, and I've been in bands. I think the Air Force Band in Yola as well. I was in that. That was a very prominent band, to be honest.
Yeah, the Air
Everybody knew
Force.
that band, and like if you were in that band,
Good.
you were
The in
A-list,
thing.
you know. So I remember very well. So yeah, yeah. So
Okay, so I'm going to let's take a little break.
of course.
Let's play a little. Which of the songs should we play?
I think looking at it, we should be playing Mama. Mama is coming out in March
In
for Mother's
March.
Day,
Okay.
and it's all about mother. It's
Okay.
about the love of a mother, you know, the pride of a mother, the strength of a mother,
Yeah.
and also as a tribute to my mom.
Okay. Yeah,
So,
I remember.
yes,
I remember
so-
her. Lovely woman.
Yes,
Yeah.
thank you.
And is that also coming about you, the experience of motherhood too?
Yes, and I think I'm also trying to like, in, looking at mothers and the pride we should have as a mother, not just about myself, but of course, also the way I think a mother should be, the way I imagine a mother should be, or the way I feel a mother should be. Yes, something like that.
Okay. Okay, so let's listen to that and get back.
You're the strength of my life, the reason I live, the reason I live. You're the strength of my heart. I give my praise to you, my praise to you. I give my praise to you. My praise to you, I give my praise to you. My praise to you, I give my praise to you. My praise to you, I give my praise to you.
I know you all love that song, and I'll come back again to Norine. I'm sure we'll have something else to share.
Of course, there's so much going on at the moment.
Yeah.
I'm trying to build up an album for the ending of the year. So yes, I've got a lot of songs I'm dropping one after another. I've been working so hard,
Yeah.
and you know, working on the songs, and they're amazing. I've got Strangers. In Strangers is just talking about people we've lost along the way, you know, over the years.
Yeah.
You know, remembering them,
Yeah.
sort of. So that one is a collaboration with another artist,
Okay.
Juril.
Yeah.
So that is coming up soon as well. As I've already said, Mama will be for Mother's Day in March.
Okay.
I know that the Mother's Day are being
No,
celebrated in different
Yeah.
months or in different.
The International Women's Day is March 8th.
Uh-huh.
And then Mother's Day has this way of coming like
In different
10 or
countries,
20
right?
times in
a
a year. So-
Obviously. So they will be playing that song like mad, like every time that's Mother's Day.
Yeah.
So as for me, Mother's Day is in March in the UK.
Yeah.
So I'll be expected to be releasing it at that time
Okay.
to coincide with it.
Yeah.
You know, but already the video is all set and going. So, and I hope you guys enjoyed the clip that you
Yeah.
you listened and watched.
Yeah.
And then we have also His Name in Lights. His Name in Lights is a Christian contemporary song, and it's just
His
a
name-
joy booster. His Name in Lights.
In light. Okay.
His Name in Lights.
Okay.
So it's a contemporary gospel song,
Okay.
and I feel it is amazing. It's like, it's massive. It's very, what would I call it? It's like a full house. It's energetic, and it's exciting for me. But most of all, is the celebration of God's love and also His mighty hands and the things He does for us. So that's one song I'm looking out that is gonna be a groundbreaker. I'm so much looking forward to it. Yeah, and then we also have, how many have I already talked about so far?
You've talked about like 3.
Oh,
Yeah.
African dance. African dance. contemporary is gonna be a blast with that one. There's no second. It's full of energy. So you guys are gonna dance and dance and dance. But not just the dance. Most importantly, we're talking about Nigeria.
Okay.
So we're talking about everything, anything and everything that you can think about happens in Nigeria. Most importantly, with the problems that we've got in Nigeria, we've not left anything out. We talked about everything in that song. We talked about corruption. We talked about empowerment. We talked about, you know, what's going on around us as per the moment, you know. So isn't a song that's full of everything, but full of excitement, full of laughter, and very good imagination of what Africa is, the beauty of Africa. So it's exciting, and I'm sure everybody is gonna be playing that, you know, continuously. Is a banger.
How does it feel when you know, you come to Nigeria, you go back to Edinburgh, you know, does it feel different being a Christian in Edinburgh from being a Christian in Nigeria? Is there a different energy to our Christianity?
To be honest, I think Christianity all depends on yourself.
Okay.
You can take me to a church that is actually quite solemn. And it's your energy that brings out things from people. I'm in the band in my church, and I know that anytime I'm ministering, everybody is up on their feet and singing, and everybody have a good service.
Okay.
So you make whatever you want. It's just as good as saying, in this life, you can change things to the way you want it to be, as long as you've got it in your hands and been given the power to make it happen.
Yeah.
So nobody will force you to eat something that you don't want to eat.
Okay.
It's your choice.
I asked that question because somehow I have this perception that people think the West, or like the UK and the US, they're not as intensely Christian.
That's not true.
Yeah, I don't know. I just
everything is gone. Like everything is not the way it used to be, or the way people think things are not the way they are. In the sense that Christianity back in the UK or all over states and the rest of the international, you know, states. Just like how you have churches here. That's how we have churches there. We have Christian churches that are black, mixed with white people. We have white people.
So your church, is it mainly black?
Yes, no. It's mixed with white, but white, mind you, that's their country, so they'll be more than us.
Yeah.
But we have specifically a church that's been built just for Christians from the north, from Africa.
Oh.
Like an African church.
Okay.
You know already when you even see, like, okay, so for example, Deeper Life, or Redeemed Church, we have it back there. You see, so you know it's from here.
Yeah.
And you're like, okay, this is going to be an African church. And obviously, when you get in there, most of them are black. There are white people that are not as much. But then we have the churches that are contemporary in the sense that you have both white people and black people, you know, so they're mixed. But obviously, white people will be more than the black people because that church has been existing before those people came. Do you understand?
But why is that? That does that not then support the assertion that maybe the white Christianity is slightly different from the black Christianity?
There's a bit of, that's what I just said to you. I didn't tell you there's nothing like that, but I'm just trying to tell you that when I am on stage, I'm on stage. When I'm in that pulpit, I am there. I'm doing my thing. And I'm going to make that place glow. I'm going to make it energetic. And they will have to stand up.
I know
they have
do
to
that.
sing. So, yes, it is like that. In some places. In some places, no. But you see, it's the energy you bring into a place, and that makes a place where it is. So, although, you know, some people have like a culture that they've grown up with, growing up in a church, and they do hymns and praises, and that's it. They pray and go home after the preaching. You have churches like that, don't you?
Yeah.
And then you have this church that, like, they're not lukewarm. You know, they're here and they're not there. you have that too. And then you have the Wonder Boosters. And it's like energetic from the beginning to the end. And
Yeah.
like, oh, what a wonderful service. Yeah. And yeah, but there's nothing bad in all that. Variety is the spice of life.
Yeah.
So, and that's how they want it. You
Yeah.
can change it as long as they're praying to one God. That's
Yeah.
the most important thing. So, yeah, it's all good, I think.
Which again brings me to one experience that you and I have had, which is making music across the border. So you got me to, when we're mixing, redoing Mr. Coke, and you had the band in the UK,
Yes.
and then I would have to go into the studio here, record my own voices and send across.
Definitely.
And then there will be mixing. So how you've done with Solomon Lange here, you've taken some of the songs.
Yes.
Did you have to go and mix and master abroad? Or?
Yes, I did. So what I did was that I came to Nigeria, did the voices with him and everything, and then I left. And when I went back, I was like, no, I don't like this voice, this voicing I've done. I'm gonna redo it. So I told the producer, I said, listen, send me this stuff, because actually they were supposed to send me the
Raw
thing and
data?
then the raw data for my producer there to just like look into it and see. And when I listened, I said, no, I can do much better than this. And I said, okay, right, let's put this through. And I told the guy, the producer here, and I said, okay, I'm gonna actually redo all the voices. I might also add some stuff as well. So yes, we did that, and then we done the voices and did them, send it back here for the guy to do the mix down.
Okay.
You know, that's what we've done. So we just walk both ways.
Okay.
You know.
Is it getting easier to do that?
To be honest, it's fun.
Yeah,
Remember,
okay.
I did the Christmas thingy
Yeah.
just recently.
Yeah.
So the Christmas, do you remember what it was called?
Yeah.
What was it?
The Merry Christmas All One?
No. The most recent one that I did, the collaboration with unknown artist, the new thing that I came out with, project.
I remember
The new, so I came out with the new song, which was for the Christmas setting that just passed in December. Did you not remember?
No, just the title I can't remember. I saw it on Instagram. I remember that.
You remember that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just-
So we had what did we call it again? Because I know it was a tag thing. So it was called. Oh my goodness! What was it?
We'll find it. We'll find it.
You'll find it.
Yes.
Yes. So I'll remember anyways. So I had done that as a collaboration with unknown artist, and we came out with the Christmas song. It's called Merry Christmas, but it's got a hashtag thing with it, which was exciting. Working with unknown artists, I just got those guys online on Facebook, and I just picked them out. I've never done anything with them. I don't even know where they come from or what they do. I know that they do sing though, because I could see their thingy. So their what do you call it? Their profile.
Yeah.
And to be honest, I just chose them randomly and I contacted them on Messenger saying, "Do you want to do this?" I just felt like including in this project. Are you going to be part of it? And they were so happy to do it. And from beginning to the end, they were very cooperative. We did everything. Remember, it was a COVID. We never met each other. We did everything from studio to studio, Nigeria there, back in the UK, back and forth videos, we transfers, going here and there. It took me 2 weeks to accomplish that that video for the one that came out with a collaboration for unknown artists. This is something I've always wanted to do anyways. And they're already asking me for this year. They already say I want to be part of it. People are asking, they want to, now you're talking, should we do some Easter one?
Yeah.
So anyways, accomplished that. A king is born. The king is born.
Yeah.
The king is born is the hashtag. So it was Merry Christmas, but the king is born. So you find it on YouTube. If you go on YouTube, you find it. The king is born. A king is born, actually. Hashtag something gospel something or something artist. You find it there. I did put a hashtag thing going with it. So yeah, exciting. So we've done that as well. That was in Christmas time and it's gone. That's done. I have one more song which is Life as well. But that I think will come up in the ending of the year.
Okay.
And it's also a contemporary gospel song. Working on that, that's coming out also very soon.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Would people, maybe before we go, are you afraid of an album coming out? Because some people, are you apprehensive when an album is coming out? Because people seem to not relate very well with album as a whole
Yeah.
nowadays.
Yeah.
They pick the song they want,
Yeah.
download that from any of the download points,
Mm-hmm.
and so does it make you apprehensive that you are trying to assemble an album? Because as an artist, yes, you need an album,
But you
but
don't
at the
really.
same time,
Yes. You see, I actually never thought about that, like making out of it. Whenever I was working with people, they could say, "Oh, now you've got a full album,"
Yeah.
and I said, "Oh, actually, I do." But I've always had that sense of actually just releasing songs one after the other. But I found out something that on my website now, a lot of people have been buying my album Refraction as a whole,
Yeah.
and I was like, "Oh, it's too expensive. Maybe that's why they've not been buying it." But now I see that everybody goes on that website and just buys Refraction.
Yeah.
You know, they just buy it.
Yeah.
And I was expecting, okay, just buy one because you have the option of
You're
buying,
buying
just a
one
song.
track, yeah.
And they buy Refraction. I'm like, oh my God, it's happening. They're discovering me.
Yeah.
You know, it's so difficult. It's, the music world is a place whereby when you have the chance of actually being known, that's the end of it.
Yeah.
And you things just go smoothly, you know. But it's a difficult journey because you have a lot to deal with, and you just have to be strong, have that confidence, and just keep praying and keep pushing till you get there. You know, but try your best. Make sure your best, the very best you're giving in everything you do. Apart from my music, as you know, I also do charity work.
Yeah.
So I've got my charity down in Yola in Nigeria here.
Yeah.
Which is called Norine Culture Connect. Started with Norine Mindeyes Culture Connect in Edinburgh. We actually do a lot of things to empower kids, children, and families. You know, both. So we've opened up the one here in Nigeria. Just had my first meeting with my staff most recently, and trying to push forward and trying to do things that can help improve people. We'd like to work with people in rural areas and trying to empower people wherever we could and mentor them as well, create workshops for them, you know, that kind of stuff. So our main aim is just to have sustainable development for people, something that they don't just have for a moment, but something that's continuous that can help them in life, build them up, and keep them moving.
Wow.
So, yes.
We have a big vision in there.
Yes, God will help us.
Yeah.
We're trying.
Okay, so before we go, it's a great weekend that we're going to have. So what song are you going to use in sending us into that weekend?
Do you want to suggest, like, what would you like me to?
Well, maybe something from Refraction.
Oh, why don't we do ours?
Okay.
Mr.
Oh,
Cocaine. Mr. Cocaine. Oh, Mr. Cocaine. Mr. Cold.
Mr. Coke, 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 Mr. Coke.
If you're lonely tonight,
Yeah.
take a look into the
Okay, we're going to play the
back.
video so everyone sees the video.
See a lady and
Norine Mindeyes,
Yeah.
so lovely having you back home
Thank
and
you.
in the studio with us.
Thank you so much.
We encourage everyone to visit NorineMindeyes.com.
Yeah.
Her music is there, and then if you just search for the name, you're going to see a lot more materials on YouTube and Instagram.
Yeah.
And please
Twitter.
follow her on all these platforms, and you enjoy.
Norine Mindeyes, Norine Mindeyes.
Yeah.
So find that. You'll find me on all social media handles.
Yeah.
It's
That's
lovely.
great. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
We're supposed to be doing a physical distancing, right? We're
Yes,
supposed to
but
touch.
we're family like.
Yeah, exactly. All right, so enjoy Mr. Coke, a little video, and have fun.
Have fun.
Yeah.
Love you guys. Bye-bye.
Have a great weekend.
Thank you.
Love, it amazes me. Oh, you're the strength of my life, the reason I live, the reason I live. You're the strength of my heart. I give my praise to you, my praise to you. I give my praise to you, my praise to you. I give my praise to you, my praise to you. I give my praise to you, my praise to you. I give my praise to you.